Alright, boys, really sorry about that. I apologise. Right, WWF Judgment Day 2001. So, in a pre-show match for the WWF Hardcore Championship, we had Raven versus Rhino. Rhino grabbed the win and retained the Hardcore title when he gored Raven through 3 tables set up in the corner. Tammy Sitch blows Raven a kiss as they walk up the ramp. I didn't want to put this on the pre-show, but I really didn't have a choice. 67 rated, not too bad. Raven performing better than Rhino anyway. We then had a pre-show match, throwaway match between Big Show and Shamrock, which went for 81, which was actually way better than I thought it would be. Big Show got the win with a chokeslam, 81. We then had the women's match for the WWF Women's title, which went for 58. Chyna retained, but Trish took her all the way. 58. Yeah. Trish 86 and 77. Went too long for a like-any match. It's pre-show, it doesn't really matter, it's fine. Alright, so we got the main event now. Main show. The show starts off with massive pyro and Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler welcoming the audience to Judgment Day 2001 from the Olympic Stadium in Montreal. We are reminded of tonight's stacked card. Stone Cold Steve Austin will go one-on-one with the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels in a no-holds-barred contest for the WWF title. The Rock will have to face the 3 pillars of WCW and Booker T, Sting and Bill Goldberg as they all compete for the newly rebranded WWF World Heavyweight Championship. Triple H will defend his Intercontinental Championship against both Chris Jericho and Chris Benoit in a triple threat match. Kurt Angle also takes on Ric Flair in a submission match. And Jim Ross also reminds us that if Stone Cold, Steve Austin or Triple H lose either of their matches tonight, they will be immediately stripped of the World Tag Team titles. 95 rated. Good. This is what I needed. I definitely needed that for later. We have our first match of the night, which is the 2 out of 3 falls match between Eddie Guerrero and Curt Hennig, which went for 77. Eddie 77, Curt Hennig 69. Kurt grabbed the first fall with a perfect flex. Eddie grabs the second with a rolling Germans and the third with a frog splash for 77 rated. I thought that might be a little bit better, but it is what it is. The NWO then make their black and white entrance to the ring. Undertaker's theme hits and the Brothers of Destruction make their way out the ramp and stop. Taker cracks his knuckles as the venue goes silent in anticipation. Mick Foley's theme hits and fills the arena. The crowd goes wild. Mrs. Foley's baby boy is the mystery man. He is no longer retired. 95 rated. We then have the match between the NWO and versus the Brothers of Destruction and Mick Foley. Hulk Hogan picks up the win with a leg drop on Mick Foley after Scott Hall was eliminated first. Then Taker and Kane, neither of them clean. And then Kevin Nash and finally Mick Foley, 82 rated. Foley 92, okay. Kane 87, Undertaker 89, Nash 90. They all put in really good performances here. It's just a little bit too long, which is okay. That's fine. 82 rated. We then find Jonathan Coachman backstage. He's found Triple H before his match and asked him if he's ready to prove his worth to Stone Cold Steve Austin and retain his Intercontinental Championship, and therefore also keeping the tag hold in the 2-man power trip. The game throws Coach's microphone away and hits the pedigree on the concrete. There's your answer. 83 rated. We now have the triple threat match for the IC title. 81. Okay. Chris Benoit made Chris Jericho tap to the crossface while Triple H was incapacitated outside the ring after a decent match. 81. Triple H 89. Jericho 86. 84. What were we penalised for? Holding back. Low storyline here. Okay. I'm not sure about that, to be honest. 81 rated. As Benoit takes the title and rubs it in the face of a prone Jericho, the glass shatters and Stone Cold makes his way down the ramp. Benoit wisely slides out of the ring and watches while Austin tosses Jericho over the top rope and delivers a stunner to a recovering Triple H and proceeds to stomp a mud hole. The 2-man power trip have lost the Intercontinental Championship and the tag team titles in one match. 95. We then see Vince McMahon tell Shane to inform Ray and Jushin, Edge and Christian and the APA that the tag titles are now vacant and their faith in him will now be replayed. They better get themselves ready as they're now going to be an impromptu ladder match for the vacant titles. 88 rated. Ray and Jushin, Edge and Christian, the APA make their entrances and the bell is about to ring as Linda McMahon's music hits. She proceeds to say that if her husband is going to make it that easy to qualify for a World Tag Team title match, she's going to at least make the match a lot harder. To win those belts, they're going to have to go through another tag team, possibly the greatest tag team of all time. This is now a 4-way tag match. The arena explodes as the Road Warriors make their way down the ramp and the 3 teams can't believe it. 67 rated. See how the gimmicks do. Below average, brilliant. Above average, brilliant. Rey and Jushin versus Edge and Christian versus the APA versus the Road Warriors for the WWF World Tag Team Champion. Edge and Christian eventually win the titles by retrieving the belt suspended above the ring. Rey Mysterio took a stunt bump. Road Warrior was tired. It goes a little bit too long again, I think. Jushin 74, Rey 74. That's low for him. Edge, great performance. Bradshaw and Farouk. And the Road Warriors put in a really good show as well. So it's just a shame it went a little bit too long. 71. We then see a hype promo for the Fatal 4-Way match for the WWF World Heavyweight Championship between Bill Goldberg, The Rock, Sting, and Booker T. And that match is next. Sting wins the title after hitting the Scorpion Death Drop on Booker T after The Rock and Bill Goldberg put themselves through the guard barriers fighting. The icon of WCW is now WWF World Heavyweight Champion. 85 rated. Rock with 100, Sting with 87, Goldberg with 94, Booker T with 80. That might have been in the 90s if they performed a little bit higher. Short match. I gave him 20 minutes, so I'm not sure about that, but okay. I gave him 15. Okay, fine. We then see a hype video for Ric Flair versus Kurt Angle in a submission match. 83. Kurt Angle forces the ref to give him the win after a bloody Ric Flair passes out to the pain of the ankle lock after an absolute clinic. 88 rated. 89 for Kurt Angle, 91 for Ric Flair. That's decent. Any penalizations? Yeah, okay. That would have probably been a 100 rated match if the storyline was better. 88 rated. Kurt gets the win. We then have the final hype video for Stone Cold and Shawn Michaels for the main event, which is for the WWF title. 88 rated. I thought that'd be better than that. Again, it's just too long. Okay. So after 25 minutes of back and forth action, 2 stunner kickouts and 3 Swint Chin Music kickouts, the Montreal crowd goes nuts as they see Jim Neidhart climb over the barriers and attempt to get in the ring, eyes fixed on HBK. The referee turns his back on the match as the roof blows off the place as Bret Hart has slid into the ring holding the chair. The 3 men have stood in a Mexican standoff. Shawn Michaels' worst nightmares have come true. We're going to see payback for 1997. Austin reacts fast and goes for HBK, but eats a chair shot to the head from Bret Hart. Bret slides out the ring as the referee turns around. HBK just goes into automatic mode and covers the Texas Rattlesnake. 1, 2, 3, and we have a new WWF champion. The referee hands HBK the title as Shawn Michaels is completely shocked. He locks eyes with Bret Hart, who is now stood on the stage, stone-faced, but then gives a wry smile as he walks into the back. End of the show. 83. Bret's here. Bret's gimmick's great as well, so that's good. I thought that might be a little bit better, but 86. 86. And that is the pay-per-view. The Rock was really good. Trish actually was really good as well. And Ric Flair was really good.